WrestleMania is the goal for these would-be superstars. But first, they have to get through them. Two teams, 20 competitors, 10 men and 10 women all compete to try and prove that they are tough enough.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Team Green meets up in the Performance Center once again. Becky Lynch is the first to speak, addressing Laura Lisa and Jade first and announcing that they will be the ones competing in tonight's elimination contest. Then, Becky turns to Jessica and calls her out for her past actions throughout the competition. Becky states that she understands what Jessica is trying to do. She's trying to make a name for herself and use the other competitors as a stepping stone to success, but this has to stop. And Becky will not simply watch and allow Jessica to seriously injure somebody with potentially years ahead of them. Jessica would just roll her eyes at Becky, drawing aside from Becky, who would state that tonight herself and Jessica will have a match. Rey Mysterio would then speak, stating that he honestly had nothing planned for the men this week and that for tonight, they'll have the day off and get to just relax or train amongst themselves. But as he went to dismiss Team Green, DJ Steidel would barge into the Performance Center, looking to Mysterio, sizing himself up to the man that had eliminated him from the Royal Rumble, to his former rival, before turning his attention over to the men's competitors. He would approach Xander before simply looking past him. He would then approach Hammerstone, sizing him up, actually nodding with a slight bit of respect for the big man, then pointing to Hero, chuckling a bit. He'd then state, "If you really are tough enough, let's see if you can survive with a world champion. But sorry, pal, I had to leave the title behind. I wasn't gonna hurt anyone's feelings at bringing something that not one person in this room will ever possess, ever." Turning to Rey Mysterio to finish his sentence. Again. Well, with a bit of tension over on Team Green with Steidel's appearance, we now move over to Team Purple, where Hugh Elliott keeps it blunt and straight to the point like we're in California, telling the women on behalf of Trish Stratus that the previously mentioned triple threat will be happening today. And as for the men, since Connor wisely stole the prize last week, yes, he is safe, and will be on the final two for Team Purple, but will be facing the man he stole the victory from, Timothy. Now for our first sparring match of the night, Team Green captain, the man, Becky Lynch, looks to teach Jessica a lesson and make her pay for her past transgressions. Meanwhile, Jessica looks to prove herself as not only a potential winner of the Tough Enough competition, but as a full-blown future women's champion. Of course, Becky Lynch is a tough competitor to make that statement with, and that's when she isn't ticked off. Jessica would go on to imitate one of Becky Lynch's biggest rivals, Charlotte Flair, nearly taking out the referee in the process. Becky would give Jessica a Bexploder for her efforts, along with the disarmor. Jessica would be able to power her way through the pain, shoving Becky off of her. Jessica would lock in her Muda Lock on Becky, wrenching back on her neck. Becky this time would be able to bear the pain, forcing Jessica to release the hold and instead go for a cover, and a dirty one at that. She'd get a 2 count out of it. The match would ultimately reach a sudden conclusion as the overall punishment dealt out to Jessica would pile up and ultimately break her, with her getting knocked out thanks to an elbow from Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch defeats Jessica, and while she perhaps didn't get the chance to really accomplish her mission of teaching the rookie a lesson, she did still get the satisfaction of knocking out a very game Jessica. Next, Connor is up against the lock-in chain, Thatcher. Thatcher is looking for revenge after Connor stole a victory from him in the Team Purple Triple Threat. Unfortunately for Thatcher, his quest to be considered a bit of a giant slayer would end up hitting a road bump, as he'd start to get pummeled by Connor. With an F5 that practically hit the ceiling, Connor defeats Thatcher. Connor has picked up another victory after nearly throwing Thatcher into the stratosphere with that F5. Pun may or may not be intended. So far, Connor has shown off seemingly everything he has to offer, placing himself as a serious contender to be the winner of Tough Enough. Next, Hero has a tall task in front of him, as he has to try and defeat the brand new WWE World Heavyweight Champion, DJ Steidl. Unfortunately, DJ has arrived on Tough Enough with enough disdain for the rookies to make it quite easy for him to, more or less, beat the living hell out of Hero. Hero would try in vain to get something going for himself, but the winner of the main event of WrestleMania would just come right back. Hero would find himself in the rings of Saturn, with Saito practically tearing the muscles in Hero's shoulder off of the bone. Hero would be forced to submit. After the match, DJ Saito would refuse to let go of the Rings of Saturn, locking it in far longer than necessary until Rey Mysterio and the referees would pry Saito off of Hero. Well, with Hero's medical status currently unknown, we're going to quickly move on to the next spar, which is a triple threat match between Team Purple's Amanda, Belle, and Ivelisse. Belle would of course head straight for Ivelisse, but Ivelisse would be ready and would manage to get the big woman down with a dropkick. Ivelisse would then lock in a quick dragon sleeper on Amanda, but that'd be her mistake as Belle would interfere and then get her hands once again on the redhead. Unlike their previous encounters with Belle, this time both Amanda and Ivelisse would be able to show off some of their skills. Ivelisse would prove to be an incredibly quick competitor, flying around whilst attempting to put an end to this triple threat. Ivelisse would connect with a sunset flip powerbomb on Amanda, holding on for the cover, only to get a 2 count. Ivelisse, after inadvertently helping Amanda, would get clocked with a sickening axe kick to the top of the head. Amanda would head into the cover and would end up procuring the 3 count. Amanda, after a bit of a dry spell when it comes to wins, aside from her elimination match victory, manages to pick up a W against her 2 fellow teammates. There's not much time left before we reach the finale, will Amanda be heading to the finals of Tough Enough? Well, now it's time to find out which of these two ladies won't be making it to the finals, as Team Green's Laura Lisa and Jade collide in tonight's elimination match.
Okay, let's get this match going. And we're here in Orlando, a breeding ground for many of the WWE's top superstars, thanks to the Performance Center.
Breeding ground for great commentators, too, and there's Saxton. I don't know how you got bred.
Suplex!
Classic.
She's in full control now. Clearly targeting the shoulder.
Oh, stomping away. Oh, hello. Alabama slam.
That was all sorts of nasty.
Look at this.
She's forced onto the defensive now.
She still has a lot of time to recover, though.
Caught in a dragon screw.
Game changer. Changes her fortune there.
Drop kick. She's going for the cover. You're not going to get her that easy.
That's all right, Cole.
Harsh impact. Up and down. What a slam.
Jaw-shattering boot.
Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable athleticism.
Knee right to the midsection.
Look out.
Wow, a discus clothesline.
Lariat.
Face crusher. This could be big. Oh, right to the face. The fatigue is setting in for her.
Yeah, but too soon to be worried.
What a shot.
Hellacious power slam.
She steers clear there. Big time clothesline. Good grief.
What a forearm.
That's anything but comfortable, guys.
She's starting to fight out, guys.
She fights out.
But that doesn't mean the damage wasn't already done, Michael.
Showing some quickness. And this match can change that fast. And she's getting fired up here.
She has become relentless at this point.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash.
Things not going how she'd like. She needs to turn the tide here. Watch this. Oh.
Whoa, not so fast.
Not what she was looking for.
Uh-oh. Bella Buster.
See ya.
Picture perfect execution. Carefully measured knee drop.
She is just too quick. Got out of the way in a hurry.
Slam. Alabama style. Should be getting coached up right now.
Spinebuster. Is that enough for the win?
And she kicks out with relative ease.
She came here to fight, not lay down. This superstar was out of this match, but apparently not. What a comeback!
Interceptor!
She's trying to fight back, but it doesn't look good.
It'll be a minor miracle if she turns it around.
She's got her. Pendulum backbreaker.
Tick-tock.
Got to be careful not to get counted out here.
Oh, straight forearm.
Bringing it back into the ring.
Just caught flush.
The end is looming now.
Yeah, this could be the end of the road for her.
Eludes the attack.
Uh-oh.
Buster.
See ya.
Can she shut the door on this one? 2 home runs in 1 game.
That's what you call a bad landing.
Oh, my God, what a forearm! Shoulders down! Oh, somehow!
I'm impressed.
Oh, right to the side of the face.
Cover here.
Near fall after near fall in this matchup here.
She kicked out there, but I don't know how much more she can take.
Uh-oh, we know what's next.
Looking ladder face first. See ya. Definitely wouldn't want to be ya.
Yeah, you don't want to get that. That's for sure. She's got the shoulders down. And you can put this singles match in the books.
Looks like Laura Lisa got turned into a Stretch Armstrong toy after getting hit with Jaded. Because of that, it was a clear path ahead for Jade to pick up the win and secure herself a spot in the lineup for Team Green in the semifinals. Hugh, Elliott, and Trish Stratus gather the final 6 together. Trish Stratus leads out stating that since the triple threat is out of the way, the female competitors will no longer be facing one another. Rather, prior to the elimination matches, Ivelisse and Belle will be facing hand-picked opponents from NXT, whereas Amanda will face a guest the week of elimination. Hugh steps forward and states that this week is a huge week. Tonight we learn who the final 2 for the men will be, as he turns and wishes Timothy and Drake both good luck. Turning to Connor, he states that as for him, he received a call from a higher up in the WWE, where he was ordered to open the doors for him to put Connor to the test. So, that's just what's gonna happen, as he opens a door, and Triple H steps through. And now Team Green's coaches, Rey Mysterio and Becky Lynch, are standing just outside the entrance of the Performance Center, awaiting their rookies. Upon their arrival, Becky and Rey make a couple of announcements. Rey Mysterio announces that due to the WWE Champion DJ Styles' unexpected visit last week, Hero has been injured and has been given the week off. Becky would then state that Jessica has also been told to stay at Team Green's housing for the week due to her behavior prior. She also adds that she believes she hasn't been as hands-on with Team Green as she should have been, so this week and next, she will fix that and spar with the women of the team, starting with Diane. Xander would appear concerned about the news that Jessica was not here this week. Rey Mysterio would address Xander, revealing to him that he would be sparring this week with another high flyer, believing it would be good for him to see the advantages of taking risks. And who better to help teach him that than the current Intercontinental Champion, Ricochet. And now for our first sparring match of the night, current NXT North American Champion, multi-time World Champion, multi-time Tag Team Champion, The Game, Triple H clashes with one of the brightest talents in Tough Enough thus far, Connor. That intro was longer than the first clip of the match. Wow. Alright. You know, I can't really tell if Connor is upset because Triple H was making him look like a fool at the start of the match, or if he's upset because Triple H's physique competes with Connor's old bodybuilder look. Either way, Connor was starting to mess Hunter up. Connor would connect with an F5 after getting a near fall off of some back-to-back-to-back power bombs, but once again, Connor would only get a near fall. Although this time he'd get a sore ankle from the referee slapping it over and over again. Connor would hit a second F5, rushing straight into the cover. Once again, a near fall. Connor would seemingly enter a blind rage state, busting Triple H open. But Connor would have trouble putting the now bloody Triple H away, once again failing to get a pin off of the triple powerbombs. So Connor would once again go to an F5, practically throwing Triple H up into the clouds on this third one, and this time, the third time would prove to be the charm. It cannot be understated just how massive of a victory this is for Conor, even if it's a spar. You cannot take away from the fact that Conor has just defeated the King of Kings, Triple H, in one-on-one action. This also lends more credibility to Conor being one of the best bets as to who is going to win Tough Enough. Now we move on to Team Green's sparring session as Xander faces off against the Intercontinental Champion and former King of the Ring, the one and only Ricochet. This match would seemingly be more of Xander's style, with Ricochet meeting him halfway in a technical exchange. One that Ricochet would actually get the upper hand in. Ricochet's incredible quickness and deceptive strength would be difficult for Xander to handle, even though Xander would utilize some of the things he learned from Mysterio. But Xander would catch Ricochet and hit him with an Alabama Slam. Unfortunately for Xander though, he'd have to waste precious seconds dragging Ricochet away from the ropes. This would make it so that Ricochet would be able to kick out at 2. After a brief spat between Ricochet and Xander, Xander would be able to catch Ricochet off guard and hit his swinging neckbreaker. This would bring the spar to an end. Xander picks up the win over the current Intercontinental Champion. This should give him not only a boost in confidence, but a boost in momentum as he waits to find out who will be joining him in the semifinals of the competition. Whether or not it's Hero or Hammerstone he ends up facing, it would appear they still have a different version of Xander that they'll have to face, thanks to Jessica. Up next, the red-headed Ivelisse of Team Purple faces off against the Empress of Tomorrow, whose hair is colored like a Hashira, Asuka. This match really wouldn't take all that long, with Asuka just toying with Ivelisse, while Ivelisse looked an awful lot like Shawn Michaels facing Hulk Hogan. Asuka would lock in the Asuka lock, and while Ivelisse would prove to be a stubborn foe, she'd ultimately have to tap out. Well, that was a rough outing for Ivelisse, as she pretty much just got demolished by the Empress of Tomorrow just now. There really isn't anything to say about this match, so Just enjoy Asuka's celebration. From far and wide, yeah, light years away. Alright, let's see if this next match is a little bit less one-sided, as Team Green Coach and the Man, Becky Lynch, takes on the pint-sized Fury, Diane. This match is one of those rare moments where Becky finds herself in the position of having a size and strength advantage over her opponent, and she'd use that advantage to seemingly belittle Diane, trying to annoy her by the looks of it. It would appear that Becky's plan isn't dedicated to winning, but perhaps teaching Diane how to utilize her anger instead of being controlled by it. This sounds like something out of Star Wars. Becky would lock in the disarm her on Diane, wrenching back on the arm. Diane would be able to escape the submission, shoving Becky away as the match continued. Becky would be able to lock in the disarm her again, but Diane would show off incredible stubbornness and would escape the hold once again. Diane would then take out Becky's leg, before then connecting with a precarious enziguri. This would render Becky unable to kick out before the pinfall. Diane picks up the win over Becky Lynch. Whether or not Becky was actually giving it her all is under question, but Diane still was able to pick up a pinfall victory, which surely helps her regain her confidence after some less than stellar outings. And now for tonight's elimination match. Team Purple's Drake looks to bring the death penalty to the vicious Thatcher, who's making it past tonight and continuing in the competition.
And we're here in Orlando, a breeding ground for many of the WWE's top superstars, thanks to the Performance Center.
Breeding ground for great commentators, too. And there's Saxton. I don't know how you got bred.
Sharp clothesline. Oh, what a kick.
Plenty of fight left. Too soon. Brainbuster!
Oh, stomping away.
Assault on the lower back.
When you look at this,
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
back suplex. Look at this. Boom. Nice. Now he's been put on the defensive.
It's nothing he hasn't been through before.
Oh, my God, what an elbow. Not looking good right now.
That is a great reversal. Oh, vicious body shot. Oh, targeting the stomach. Just ruthless. Oh, what agility. The armbar is locked in.
He's just about there. Oh, and he breaks free. But the damage might have already been done, Michael.
Hey, right to the gut.
Plenty of fight left. Still seems a little early.
Oh, a flurry of strikes. Oh, man, that hurt. He's looking a little off balance.
He had to be prepared to take some damage tonight. Oh, what agility. The armbar is locked in.
This might be it.
And he escapes the submission.
And good thing. That could have been disastrous.
Uh-oh. Oh, he knew that was coming.
Enziguri finds its mark.
We're about to see.
Underhook suplex.
And just like that, it's all over.
Will it be? I don't know how he keeps kicking out.
I don't believe it. He refuses to lose.
Booming boot. Jesus, hoping to end it here. He kicks out before 3.
He's not giving up that easy. Uh-oh, double underhook. This is going to be nasty.
Butterfly pile driver.
Just like he envisioned.
He's going for the pin. And another kick out.
So resourceful.
Hit the mark with that one.
Reverses. Can he make him pay?
From the middle rope, a knee drop delivered. So precise.
The end may be in sight for his opponent here.
I'm not sure how he's even standing.
He got out of the way.
Now taking control.
Is he done?
He broke out of it.
Cole, how in the world did he find the energy to do that?
Into an
Too close to the ropes.
German suplex.
connecting with the knee drop. So precise.
He could pin his opponent right here.
I wouldn't have been surprised if that was it. Wow.
Wow, that's pure power, guys. Elusive movement there. Roll behind.
The German suplex.
I don't know what he has planned out here, but he must be mindful of the referee's count.
Wasn't expecting that.
Inside the ring now.
How impressive was that reversal?
Scoop slam.
He wants it one more time.
German suplex.
Nice arm drag takeover.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Great evasion.
Measuring it up one more time. He's about... Clothesline takes him down. Forget about it. Uh-oh, double underhook. This is going to be nasty.
Butterfly pile driver. And the cover for the win.
This is it.
1, 2, 3. The cover. And this one's history. What a win.
Drake picks up the win and makes it to the semifinals of Tough Enough after nearly beheading Thatcher with a lariat before connecting with a death penalty. This means that we will once again see the two powerhouses of Team Purple, Connor and Drake, clash in an attempt to prove themselves superior and to become the male winners of Team Purple. And perhaps even the male winner of Tough Enough. Team Green gathers in the Performance Center, with Hero and Jessica noticeably missing from the lineup still. Rey Mysterio and Becky Lynch whisper to each other, asking one another if they know where they are before they decide to move forward without them. Becky Lynch first addresses Diane, congratulating her for her victory last week, and then stating that she hopes that Diane can continue to perform like that in the future, because in 2 weeks, Diane will be in the next elimination match. So Becky advises Diane to keep a close eye on today's spar, where Becky will take on Jade. Before Rey Mysterio can speak, Hero and Jessica walk into the Performance Center with their arms interlinked. Apparently they did some bonding while they were stuck at Team Green's housing.
Yesterday.
Xander looks at the couple, his face going from shock to dismay, and then to anger. Rey Mysterio then speaks, saying that he's glad Hero was able to show up today because today he will be in an elimination match against Hammerstone. Jessica would smile and whisper something to Hero, undoubtedly encouragement, before kissing him on the cheek. As Mysterio turned to Xander, Xander would seemingly hit his breaking point, causing him to announce that he demands to replace Hammerstone in the elimination match tonight. The coaches look at each other before reluctantly nodding. Mysterio would then tell Hammerstone that instead of his planned elimination match tonight, he will be sparring with Ricochet. And now, over on the Team Purple side, Hugh Elliott congratulates the final two men, Gunnar Leon and Drake Armstrong, even going as far as to say he isn't surprised, stating that after his hard-fought victory over Triple H of all people, Connor is going to take this week to just rest. And as for Drake, Hugh handpicked an opponent today for him, stating that he picked someone out to match his brute-like frame as he brings out the monster among men, Braun Strowman. Trish acknowledges Evilise's efforts, stating that she may have come up short, but she still has one more week before her elimination match against Belle, advising that she uses that time to prepare because this is going to be the biggest match of both of their careers. She would then turn to Belle, announcing that this week is the second week of hand-picked opponents for the finalists, in which Trish says to complement Belle's brute strength, she brought in someone with a very similar style who tore through the women's division many years ago. As the door opens, Beth Phoenix, the Glamazon, steps through, stepping right up to Belle and staring her down. Now, for our first sparring match of the night, Team Green's Jade takes on her coach, Becky Lynch. And Jade would fly out of the gate, sending Becky flying with a belly-to-belly and forcing the man to flee to the outside for a second. Unlike her match against Diane, Becky had a distinct power disadvantage, with the former basketball player having Becky outmatched in both size and pure power. Jade would attempt to hit Jaded, but Becky Lynch would counter and hit her with a Bexploder. But it would barely even get her a 1 count. Becky's next move would be to connect with a manhandle slam. Wasting no time to head into the cover, only to get a near fall. That would prove to be Becky's only clear opening, as Jade would once again take control and would flatten her coach with an elevated flatliner. That would be enough to put Becky away. Well, unlike her match with Diane, I don't think it's in question whether or not Becky was giving it her all. I feel like it's safe to say that Jade was simply too fast and too powerful for Becky Lynch to keep up with. It may just be Jade we see at the end of this competition as the winner of Tough Enough. Up next, we head over to Team Purple side, where Belle may have met her match as she faces off against former Women's Tag Team Champion, former Diva of Doom, the Glamazon, Beth Phoenix. And it would be clear pretty much immediately that there was no power advantage in this contest, with both Belle and Beth going strike for strike. Experience would be the key factor in this contest. Belle would be able to create at least a momentary opening for herself, getting Beth up into a Canadian backbreaker. Seeing how that was a move that Beth liked to use herself, Beth would be able to escape it quickly, but Belle would continue to lay in the pressure. Recognizing the threat that Beth was, Belle would even add a little discus action to her usual big boot. Belle would follow the boot up with her gut-wrench powerbomb, quickly dropping after her into the cover. But Beth would get the shoulder up right after too. Beth would show off some superhuman strength, lifting Belle off of the mat and into a glam slam, before locking in the glam slam stretch. Just as a little salt in the wound, Beth would force Belle to submit. Beth Phoenix picks up the win via submission over Belle, giving Belle a taste of her own medicine and perhaps putting a dent in that confidence and extinguishing a bit of that ruthless nature of hers. This sparring session may have actually done more harm than good. Next, it's Hammerstone's turn to take on the current Intercontinental Champion, Ricochet. This match would be impressively fast-paced, with Hammerstone showing off his impressive speed that allowed him to keep up with Ricochet. Ricochet would rush in to attempt a European uppercut to start a combo, but would end up getting clocked with a back elbow to the temple. He would then get planted with a bicycle kick from Hammerstone. This would be enough to wrap up the match. Hammerstone picks up a win in this sparring session with Ricochet, hitting a kick that'd make Sheamus proud. Now, with this impressive showing, it does have to be mentioned that Hammerstone is guaranteed to make it to the semifinals of Tough Enough. So, if he intends to win this competition, he'll have to utilize this momentum so he can face off against Team Purple's male representative in the finals in the hopes of winning this whole competition. Up next, we've got a battle of titans as Team Purple's Drake takes on the special guest of the Monster Among Men, Braun Strowman. This match would prove to be an unusual situation for Drake, as Braun would be the one person that Drake wouldn't be able to just bully around the ring. In fact, Braun would be the one tossing Drake around. Drake would still have unbelievable power though, and a tactical brain, both of which he'd utilize to wear Braun down with momentary offense. Strowman would plant Drake into the mat with a reverse chokeslam, almost hitting the ropes with it before going for a very lackadaisical cover. Drake would be able to just barely get the shoulder up because of it. Drake's strategy would start to really make itself apparent, with Braun showing signs of exhaustion after hitting a Yokozuka cutter. Braun would hit another reverse chokeslam, but would make the exact same mistake as before, allowing for the same result. Drake would drag Braun up onto the top turnbuckle, before bringing both of their bodies down like a couple of meteors with a move he calls a Scorched Earth. An absolutely massive move in his arsenal that would result in a victory for Drake. Drake defeats the Monster Among Men, sending a message to his Tough Enough rival Connor and warning him that Connor needs to be on his A game if he intends to make it to the finals of Tough Enough after their inevitable collision in the semifinals. Up next, we find out who will face Hammerstone in the semifinals for Team Green's men's side, as Japanese sensation Hero faces off against a man who's on a bit of a redemption arc, Xander. Will Hero be able to make the sun set on Xander's dreams of winning Tough Enough?
Looks like we're ready to kick this thing off.
And his level of self-discipline really is something to be admired. It's that discipline, I think, that makes him so successful.
Oh, Corey, he unloaded there. Now hooking him up. Face buster. Anticipated that attack perfectly.
Oh, just relentless.
Looking to catch him off guard. Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point. Gonna take more than that.
Oh, left right to the liver.
On a big uppercut.
He just cannot be caught.
Oh, man. What a nasty STO. What a damaging blow. Boom, what impact. Can he end it quickly? And another kick out.
He showed up here tonight for a fight, and that's exactly what we are seeing.
What a suplex. He's just dominating at this point.
The advantage is squarely in his corner.
How impressive was that reversal?
Jumping knee strike on point. Really just laying it in. Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow. Plenty of fight left.
How in the world?
And down with the suplex. Oh, target acquired and destroyed.
Authority. Eludes the attack. Something big is coming. Face buster.
Roundhouse kick.
Saw that one coming. Oh, look at this. Oh, pump handle. Oh, a gut buster. He's getting pushed on it. He could do it here. Yeah, I don't believe that he didn't win this match right there.
It's way too early.
Alabama slam.
That was all sorts of nasty.
Will this be enough? He hasn't done nearly enough to get the pin yet.
Yeah, he's not done yet.
He's not going to like this.
Setting up. Swing neck breaker.
He can do it here.
There's the pinfall and the victory.
In a shocking turn of events, Xander is in the semifinals of Tough Enough. After an incredibly lackluster, borderline pathetic start for him in this competition, he is now one step closer to winning the competition thanks to that little green-eyed monster everybody refers to as jealousy. Man, turns out all Xander needed to do to start winning was get laid. Or rather, just a woman's attention. The final 5 members of Team Purple gather. Trish opens the team meeting up by just addressing the obvious. Today marks the end of the line for either Belle or Ivelisse. Trish turns to them both, wishing them good luck. Hugh Elliott turns to Drake and Connor, stating that with the finals incoming, they're still preparing. So today, they'll both be competing, but not against each other, rather with one another. And they'll be facing one of the best tag teams that WWE has ever seen. And with that intro, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods of the New Day step through the door to face off with the finalists. I am quite disappointed that they didn't just turn around and start twerking at them. Lastly, Trish Stratus turns to Amanda and states she saved the best for last, because she has a surprise for her. Trish congratulates her on making it this far, even admitting to thinking that she wasn't going to come anywhere close to where she is now, even going as far as to say that Amanda has blatantly shocked the world. So, as a treat, her match today is someone who actually asked to meet her. And as the door opens, one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Cassie Williams, steps through the door, with the championship at hand, in fact. Rather than what's happened on most occasions of the roster meeting the rookies, Cassie would smile from ear to ear upon meeting Amanda. She starts by congratulating her on making it to the final two for Team Purple, advising her to watch the elimination match. She then puts the gold into Amanda's hands and states, "Your coaches have been giving the roster updates about how all of you are doing, and Amy, I see a lot of potential in you, someday." As she points to the championship while Amanda looks in confusion after Cassie's nickname for her, "You're going to hold gold just like that." She then tells Amanda to step into the ring and they'll go ahead and have a match. But before that can happen, Team Green gathers. But before the coaches could even get a word out, a commotion would break out as Xander demanded answers from Jessica towards the back of the group, drawing everyone's attention to them like this is some kind of high school musical drama parody, whatever. He would demand to know what Jessica was doing with Hero last week, showing up arm in arm with him and cuddling like they had known each other for years. Jessica would laugh, asking Xander if he was jealous before revealing the truth. Jessica states that she only quote-unquote paired up with Hero like that to make Xander jealous and give him a boost, an aggression he needed if he wanted to be a winner. She would then say she was offended that Xander thought she'd let Hero get any closer than holding her arm or a kiss on the cheek. Becky would loudly clear her throat and bring attention back to the coaches, stating that now that the discount soap opera was over with, it was time to get back to business. Team Green is down to their final 3 women's competitors, and
tomorrow
they will discover who the final 2 is, because it will be Diane versus Jessica. But
today,
before one of them leaves, there will be a triple threat between Jade, Diane, and Jessica. Rey Mysterio would then speak up, pointing out how Hammerstone and Xander were now our final 2 competitors on the men's side for Team Green. He congratulates them and then warns them that now is their final opportunity to train and prepare. In 3 weeks, only one of them will be able to declare themselves as the winner of Team Green. Now we're starting off with a sparring match between Team Purple's Amanda and one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Cassie Williams. Amanda would be very quick to take the fight to Cassie, deciding that she needed to move quickly to get the upper hand. But Cassie was a scrappy fighter and would be able to make some room to fight back. Cassidy would connect with a beautiful cartwheel Pele kick, but when she tried to follow it up with a future shock DDT, Amanda would prevent it. Amanda would cut Cassidy down with her vicious axe kick, going right into the cover afterwards and hooking the leg. But shockingly, Cassidy would kick out at 2. Unfortunately for Amanda, she'd unintentionally give away that her back was in pain, which Cassie would take advantage of, using a submission hold on Amanda referred to as the dungeon lock. Amanda would not give up though. She would not tap out, but she would pass out, allowing Cassidy an easy pinfall victory. Whilst she might not have picked up the win, Amanda did get to show off an incredible amount of heart by refusing to submit. Whether or not that heart will be enough to get Amanda to a tough enough victory will remain to be seen, just like whether or not the damage to her back will last. Next, we're running back an old one as Team Green coach Rey Mysterio gives Xander a chance to show what he's learned in his time on Tough Enough. And it immediately be shown that Xander has learned from his past, preventing Mysterio from setting him up for a 619 like the first time. Mysterio would eventually get a bit overzealous in this match after taking quite a bit of punishment from Xander, DDTing the rookie onto the apron and busting him open. While it may not have been very appropriate considering the circumstances, this sport isn't exactly ballet, so the match would continue. Xander would manage to connect with his swinging neckbreaker, and this would be enough to put Rey Mysterio away for 3. Xander's redemption story continues as he defeats Rey Mysterio, avenging his 10-second loss at the start of the competition. Although he did have to make himself look like Goldberg cutting a promo to get it done. At least he's dedicated. Can that dedication win him Tough Enough? Who knows? But we've only got 3 more days until we find out. Up next, interesting choices have been made as the two rivals Drake and Connor once again team up to face against the former tag team champions, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods of The New Day. While Drake and Connor are both impressive competitors in singles competition, that won't be as useful in a tag team scenario, especially against The New Day. With that said, Drake and Connor would both dominate the match, but they wouldn't work together, instead exhausting themselves whilst The New Day were able to utilize the rules of a tag team match to keep each other from suffering too much damage. The New Day's tactics and strategy would ultimately allow Xavier Woods to stay fresh and level-headed enough to be able to catch Drake off guard with Lost in the Woods. This would be perfectly placed and would render Drake dazed enough for Xavier to pick up the quick pinfall victory. The two massive egos of Connor and Drake simply couldn't get along to grant them a win over the former tag team champions. The New Day, Xavier, and Kofi have ultimately proved that, well, to put it simply, Connor and Drake aren't meant for the tag division. Look at these two dancing, it's so wholesome. They even brought out the twerking that I wanted earlier. I mean, what? Up next, the final 3 women of Team Green collide in a triple threat match. So far, Diane, Jade, and Jessica have been able to show off their talents one way or another. Took me everything in my power not to start singing. Whether it was through brutal and unwarranted attacks, pure displays of power against established stars, or unbridled resiliency and stubbornness. Diane would have a rough time in this match. Her size, or lack thereof, would make her an easy target for both Jessica and Jade. Jessica would blindside Jade with a strike to the back before hitting the fireman's carry neckbreaker she calls Ode to Misery. With Diane stunned, it'd be up to Jade to kick out at 2, who would do exactly that. Something inside Diane would seemingly crack as she would end up freezing under pressure, practically turning into a statue and leaving Jade absolutely perplexed about what she's seeing. Jessica would take advantage of this and would flatten Jade with a discus clothesline. This would be enough to put Jade away after the punishment dealt to all 3 members of the match. Jessica picks up the win after Diane freezes up like she was in Girl vs. Monster, capitalizing on Jade's utter confusion because of it. Diane better get over her nerves, because if she freezes up again, she's going to find herself very quickly eliminated from the competition. And speaking of eliminations, it's time for the next Team Purple elimination match as Belle clashes with Ivelisse in a rematch from their previous sparring sessions. I have a feeling this isn't going to go well for Ivelisse.
This is it, the moment we've been waiting for. The time for talking is behind us. Now these 2 superstars will test one another's abilities and will like never before. This is about being the best.
Good to be in Orlando, an adopted home of sorts for WWE.
Yeah, there's lots of fun parks here, too.
Saxton goes to those discount theme parks just like he's a discount broadcaster.
Hey, don't knock it till you try it, Corey. Not many people go to it, but that means there's no lines. Hey, want to go with me, Michael?
No, Byron. No chance. Ever.
Ooh. Nice drop kick.
She's got to remember to get back in the ring before the referee's 10 count. Hurricanrana, ay Dios mío. 2. Bringing it back into the ring.
3. Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
Strong kick. My goodness. She ducks out of the way there. Snapmare takedown. Teed off. Look at this. Here we go. Dragon Sleeper. It's the Dragon Sleeper. She's got her where she wants her. And she escapes the submission.
Not a lot of people can break out of that one, Michael.
Oh, what a boot. Boom! Boom, what a clothesline.
Ooh, bullseye.
Boom, what impact. Plenty of hits coming her way now. She still has a lot of time to recover, though.
Ooh, vicious.
A quick finish. Can she do it? She kicks out of that one. Oh, wow. Oh, that hurt. Knee to the spine. Big punch finds its mark. She's taking charge here.
She's looking unstoppable, actually.
Saw that one coming. Connected on that. Eludes the attack. She's got the shoulders down. And a kick out at only 1.
She's still in this one.
Not. Drop kick. Boom, what a clothesline. Devastating kick.
Changes her fortune there.
She scores big with the counter. And again.
Front face lock applied into the guillotine.
She does break out of it, but has the damage been done? To the outside, which will start the referee's count. Back in from the floor.
Oh, had that well scouted.
Look at the agility. She is being destroyed in there.
Yeah, this could be the end of the road for her.
What a suplex. Oh, on the apron, lifting it up into the ring.
Suplex.
Oh, man. She is just too quick.
Got out of the way in a hurry.
Exploder suplex. Such impact.
In the corner, stop it away.
Not done yet.
That's a good way to make your presence felt.
This might be big.
What an exploder.
And she's getting fired up here.
She's executing on her plan perfectly. Had it scouted.
We're gonna see it.
Gut-wrench powerbomb.
Is it enough to secure the...
And the cover for the win.
This is it.
And the pinfall gets him the win.
Well, I called that one. Back it up, Evilise, you're heading home. And now we're down to just Belle and Amanda for the women on the Team Purple side. Which of these two will be finding themselves going up against the Team Green representative? As the final remainders of Team Green arrive at the Performance Center, Becky Lynch can be seen already inside, speaking with Diane. Becky Lynch is critiquing Diane's performance just yesterday and telling her that she froze up and can't afford to do that again. Diane would quietly nod in agreement before joining Jade and Jessica in the lineup. And now business would be handled with Becky turning her attention to Jade. Becky reveals that today Jade will be sparring with perhaps the strongest member of the WWE women's roster pound for pound, the EST of WWE, Bianca Belair. Meanwhile, Diane and Jessica will be competing in tonight's elimination match as previously stated. Rey Mysterio would then refer to Hammerstone, telling the rookie that today Hammerstone will be sparring with him. Mysterio pointed out that he still owes him a bit after what happened with Dominic. And now 4 people remain on Team Purple: Belle, Amanda, Connor, and Drake. The final 4 stand side by side as coaches Trish and Hugh step to look at their talent and applaud all of them. Hugh opens up by congratulating all 4, stating that over a few weeks he's been proud to see the growth in the team and how far they are willing to go to prove that they belong in a WWE ring. Stratus chimes in, stating that today, as Drake and Connor did last week, Amanda and Belle are tasked with teaming up against a formidable team, which happens to be the first ever women's tag team champions, the Iconics. Hugh wishes them good luck and turns his attention to Connor and Drake, He announces that after last week's tag match, he's going to allow them to face each other, but it will be another tag match, except this time, they'll be able to choose their partner. Elliott would then advise them both to choose wisely. Connor would think for a moment before locking in his answer. A former WWE champion in his own right, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus. Meanwhile, Drake would think before saying, "Who needs a partner anyways? I can take them both." And as he arrogantly refuses to find a partner, Hugh is forced to step in and make himself Drake's partner. And now for our first sparring session of the night, Jade gets somebody equal to her in strength as she takes on the EST of the WWE, Bianca Belair, who very quickly gives herself the upper hand over Jade. Jade would be quick to show Bianca why she has made it this far in the competition, showing off her impeccable power. Jade would also show off her vertical from her time playing basketball, splashing down onto Bianca and hooking the leg after, only to get a 2. She'd follow this up with a bicycle boot, immediately dropping down into the cover afterwards, this time earning the 3 count. Jade picks up the victory over the EST Bianca Belair, even after Bianca used her hair as a weapon, which gets a certain member of the Universe Mode higher-ups a little too heated. We'll find out later who it will be that she faces to try and become Team Green's women's representative in the finals of Tough Enough. Up next, continuing Team Purple's interesting strategy of tag team sparring sessions, inevitable foes Amanda and Belle team up to face the most solid of friends, the Iconics, Billie Kay and Peyton Royce. Now, while I get the feeling this is going to play out similarly to the New Day vs Drake and Connor, Amanda and Belle would actually do fairly well while simply relying on their own personal skill sets. Of course, it wouldn't be able to last forever, as Billie would catch Amanda with a widow's peak. It looks like Amanda has either gotten angry at being caught off guard by the Iconics, or being on the same team as Belle has rubbed off on her, because Amanda would actually start to choke Billie out in the corner after tagging out to Belle. Amanda would bring this match to an end with a rare visit to the top rope, bringing herself down on top of Peyton Royce with an elbow drop straight to the heart that would make the Macho Man proud. Looks like this match worked out better for Team Purple's rookies than it did for Drake and Connor previously, because Amanda and Belle pick up the victory over the Iconics. Unfortunately, I'm quite certain that this alliance is about as temporary as an alliance in the Royal Rumble, especially with these two having to face off once again to determine the winner of Team Purple, as well as potentially the winner of Tough Enough. Next, Team Green coach and Lucha legend Rey Mysterio looks to give a receipt to Hammerstone after what Hammerstone did to his son Dominic so many days ago. Unfortunately for Rey, Hammerstone was one big strong son of a bitch who would immediately start tossing Mysterio around like a rag doll. Thankfully for Rey, he's had some experience at dealing with people like that, including the likes of Kurt Angle, The Big Show, and the Great Khali. One of those things aren't like the other in terms of skill, but I digress. Mysterio would dial it up and hit the 619 on Hammerstone. He wouldn't follow this up with West Coast Pop though, instead stepping back into the ring and pinning Hammerstone, only to get a near fall. Hammerstone would connect with the Nightmare Pendulum, never breaking contact with Mysterio and covering him. This would also get a 2 count like Mysterio's 619. Hammerstone would start to flex, feeling confident that he'd be able to put Mysterio away, I'm guessing. But he'd make the same mistake that Xander did in the very first day. Mysterio would end up dialing Hammerstone up and hitting a second 619. But this time he'd head up to the top rope and hit a frog splash. With a little nod to Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio gets some payback for Dominic Mysterio. Rey Mysterio picks up the win against Hammerstone, showing that Hammerstone evidently still has some stuff to learn as Tough Enough starts to wind down and get ready for its finale. The question is, has Hammerstone learned not to underestimate his opponent after this match? Or will Xander be able to get lucky and blindside Hammerstone to head to the finals? Next, it didn't work out for these two to team up, but perhaps these rivals will have better luck as opponents in a tag match as Connor teams up with special guest Sheamus to take on his rival Drake and Team Purple coach and Cruiserweight champion Hugh Elliott. Hugh would actually show off some impressive strength and mat-based wrestling skills, out-wrestling Connor before showing off some of his trademark offense. Drake would get to show off some of his brutality against the Celtic Warrior, until Connor would end up as a legal man, and these two would once again get the chance to go at it, going counter for counter with almost 2 weeks to study each other's strengths and weaknesses. He would connect with his standing sliced bread, taking Sheamus down before going into the cover. Connor would be able to break up the pin, narrowly avoiding Drake long enough to do so. Sheamus would hit not one, not two, but 3 Irish Curse backbreakers on Hugh, punishing the Cruiserweight Champion before Connor would end up capitalizing on Hugh's damaged back. Connor would connect with a vicious F5, but as Drake stepped into the ring to break up the following pin, Hugh would be able to kick out at 2. Connor would connect with an F5 to Drake, nearly taking Hugh Elliott out in the process. Hugh would be able to break up the pin at the exact same time as Drake kicking out. Drake would connect with a precise heart punch to Connor, the same thing that he used to beat Connor on day 1. Sheamus would be too slow to break up the pin. Drake picks up another win over Connor after defeating him and Sheamus in this tag team match, with some help from Hugh Elliott, of course. It is worth noting, though, that Drake was showing some very visible signs of exhaustion after the match, whether it's from the fight that Connor put up or just from the additional presence of Sheamus isn't known for certain, but either way, it will be quite interesting to see if Connor can defeat Drake one-on-one in their next team meeting. Up next, it's time for Team Green to decide who will be their final 2 women, as the pint-sized Fury Diane takes on the Mistress of Pain, Jessica. With these two having come this far in the competition, which one of them will be able to prove tougher?
And we're ready to go, folks. Good to be in Orlando, an adopted home of sorts for WWE.
Yeah, there's lots of fun parks here, too.
Saxton goes to those discount theme parks just like he's a discount broadcaster.
Hey, don't knock it till you try it, Corey. Not many people go to it, but that means there's no lines. Hey, want to go with me, Michael?
No, Byron. No chance, ever. Sit out, gourd buster.
Ooh, what impact. Wow, she turned that one around. Stomping. Ouch.
She bails in a hurry.
Big reversal.
Drop kick.
Hits the mark.
She's got to remember to get back in the ring before the referee's 10 count.
Inverted DDT. Boom, what a forearm.
Just a step quicker.
Specifically targeting the leg. Watch out here.
Oh, Michinoku driver.
She's got her. Oh, what a counter.
Sweeps the legs. Crushing double stomp.
Looking bad for her here.
She still has a lot of time to recover, though.
Drop kick.
Oh, great height. There's the arm wringer. Jeez. Followed by the leg drop.
6, 7.
Specifically targeting the leg.
2.
Ooh, that kick.
Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
5. All the way up and around the world.
Crucifix head scissor.
7.
Back now inside the ring.
Got the underhook. Bang! Backbreaker. She ducks out of the way there. Uh-oh, submission move. Whoa, impressive.
You can say that again. I never thought she'd break free from that one.
She scores big with the counter. Knee right to the midsection.
Look out!
She's starting to drag a little bit.
She may have underestimated the opposition she'd face tonight.
Dangerous situation here, guys.
Downright treacherous.
Boom, what impact.
So ruthless.
She can end it here.
This battle's not over yet.
Not yet. Too early.
time to end this.
Ooh, that might have just broken something.
She's still in it.
Just not enough damage done yet, Cole.
Perfect position. Uh-oh. Going for it. Looks like the Moonalock.
The bridge is in.
Ah, there's the bridge, and the Moonalock is applied.
She's got her where she wants her. Unbelievable. This singles match is over.
While making direct eye contact with Becky Lynch and forcing Diane to do the same, Jessica has secured her spot in the semifinals after extinguishing the fight in the pint-sized Fury. It seems quite clear that Jessica has unsettled business with Becky Lynch, but that will have to be put aside if she intends to guarantee a spot on a roster in Season 3. With this week being Elimination Week rather than meet with a team as a whole, Hugh Elliott and Trish Stratus decide to meet with the final 4 members of their team individually. When meeting with their team, they try to hear the stories of the 4 and bond with them prior to their matches. They ask each member why they think they're the ones who should represent the team and why they should win at Tough Enough. Amanda is first, to which she explains that all her life she's been overlooked. She was just the tall, lengthy Barbie, and never champion worthy. And through Tough Enough, she found a passion. A spark was lit that's only an underdog story in the making. And she can't finish it until she runs through Belle. She concludes by thanking her coaches for matching her up with Cassidy Williams 2 days ago. Deciding that in remembrance of that conversation they had, she's going to adopt the nickname Williams had given to her, Amy. Next is Belle. Belle explains that with her brother, Hercules Sutton, already being in the WWE, it's just a matter of time before she followed behind. She explains that no woman has ever seen the amount of raw power she possesses, and Amy, and whoever she's facing from Team Green, they're going to experience it firsthand. After that, Connor enters the room. He explains that all his life he's wanted to see what's beyond the wall he's facing in Tough Enough. Growing up in Michigan, wrestling was and has been all he's ever known, and now, having the opportunity to make it to the WWE, he's not going to let up now, or at all. He's not going to try explaining why he should represent Team Purple. Rather, he's just going to show why. Lastly is Drake, who, rather than answer, just rants about how he shouldn't even have to step into the ring for 2 more matches, and they should just give him his contract now, showing no regard for the competition. Next, Team Green gathers in the Performance Center once again. Rey Mysterio and Becky Lynch are looking over the final competitors of the team. Hammerstone, Xander, Jessica, and Jade also do the same. A weird energy lingering in the air. Whether or not it was sadness is debatable. Becky would be the one to point out the obvious. This would be the final week for Team Green before their representatives are decided. Rey Mysterio would state that he is proud and honored to have been given the opportunity to watch each and every member of Team Green, eliminated or not, grow as competitors, and hopes to be able to watch them grow even further as both fighter and people. Becky would cut through the sentimentality, stating that now was not the time for emotions, but rather razor focus, because today is Elimination Week. Xander will be taking on Hammerstone, and Jessica will be taking on Jade. She tells them to fight, to scratch and claw for this opportunity, because none of them know if they will get closer to another. Fight to earn the right to represent Team Green. And now we're starting off by finding out who will be Team Green's male representative, as Xander, accompanied by Jessica and Rey Mysterio, faces the powerful Hammerstone, who is accompanied by Team Green coach Becky Lynch. Is this where Xander's comeback story comes to its end?
There's no other way to put it. This one-on-one match is going to be a struggle in every sense of the word. Neither man looks like they are remotely entertaining the idea of backing down. This is gonna be good.
And his level of self-discipline really is something to be admired. It's that discipline, I think, that makes him so successful.
Oh, nasty impact. Oh!
Great agility there. He's in control.
Oh, man, right at the point of the elbow.
Setting up for the T-bone.
Clothesline.
Well, that'll leave a mark.
Into a gutbuster.
Nice. Attacking the knee.
Up in a vertical suplex.
Taking all the time in the world.
With blood rushing into the head.
This is going to have a bad ending. Ooh!
Wasn't expecting that. Teeing off.
He just cannot be caught.
Ah, bear hug.
Look at the power.
This could be it.
And he escapes the submission.
And good thing. That could have been disastrous. Setting up for the...
Beautiful side Russian leg sweep.
Plenty of fight left.
Not yet.
Elusive movement there.
Power from the suplex. It is just incredible. It's electric in this arena tonight.
Just ruthless.
Hits him with a gut-wrench suplex.
What impact!
He might have been waiting on that one.
Into a powerbomb!
He may be in a bad way here. Yeah, he needs to make an adjustment here.
Who does this methodical pace benefit?
Jaw-shattering boot.
He's executing on his plan.
That can't be enough, can it?
Digging deep for a kick out.
He can withstand a lot more punishment, I can promise you that.
He's not going to like this. And here. A slam, Alabama style. Ooh, what impact.
Hits the mark.
Oh, man. Oh, look at this. Oh, pump handle. Oh, and a gut buster. wants to be in that corner, Byron.
Yeah, but he's not moving, Michael.
These competitors are just trying to stay under.
This could be big.
Ooh, neck breaker. This one is done.
There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out? And he's able to get the shoulder out
Too soon.
The tension, the drama. This is electric. Jumping knee drop.
So precise.
Just sending a message there.
No matter what happens in this match, you cannot discount the incredible offensive repertoire we are seeing from this superstar.
He's got him covered. I don't know too many other guys that would have been able to kick out of that.
Yeah, but he's hurt, guys.
Uh-oh. Flashback!
Amazing reflexes on display.
Ooh, brutal body shot.
Knee lift! He is mentally and physically exhausted now.
Yeah, I don't even think he knows where he is.
Bringing it back into the ring. Byron, he's got it cinched in.
Great way to wear that.
He somehow breaks free.
Nice, but he clearly has next to nothing left to give here.
Oh, wrist clutch. Into an arm breaker.
Nasty.
Going for the cover. And at some point, he's going to start wondering what it's going to take to put him away. Here it comes.
Beautiful swinging neck breaker.
Can he score the pin? 1, 2. What is keeping this competitor going?
Can you believe this?
Oh, my goodness. There's the jumping knee right to the face.
Oh, man.
Big move coming. Jawbreaker.
You can pick up your teeth in the third row. Here we
What dominance.
hoping to end it here.
This is it.
And the pinfall gets him the win.
The Comeback Kid's journey continues. Xander defeats Hammerstone after his extensive journey, and even if he doesn't get the win in the end, he has absolutely nothing to be ashamed of, after showing perhaps the biggest change out of anyone in terms of maturity and learning from past mistakes. Our next match to determine a finalist is between Team Purple's Amanda, or rather, Amy, who has a tall task ahead of her, quite literally, as she faces off against the gold-blooded sibling, or rather the iron sibling, Belle. No, that nickname was not sanctioned. Who's heading to the finals, Amy or Belle?
As we get underway, I'm expecting a hard-fought match between these two superstars. The first one to make a mistake could fail. And we're here in Orlando, a breeding ground for many of the WWE's top superstars, thanks to the Performance Center.
Breeding ground for great commentators, too. And there's Saxton. I don't know how you got bred.
Swinging neck breaker.
Textbook.
Reverses. Can she take advantage?
To the outside, which will start the referee's count.
Oh, she turns it around. Oh, saw it coming.
And another reversal.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
She ducks out of the way there.
Buster. Back in from the floor.
Two-handed choke slam.
This isn't going to be good. Gut buster.
Across the shoulder. Filthy.
This might be big.
Hellacious power slam.
She's forced onto the defensive now.
She still has a lot of time to recover, though.
Choke slam.
Did you see the height on that one?
Shoulder right to the midsection.
That'll hinder your modeling career. Uh-oh, no, don't do this. Don't do this.
I got right to the gut. Cover here.
Easily kicks out of that one.
Too soon.
In control here with it. She's slowing down here, guys.
Slowing down. She's stuck in park, Cole.
Oh, no, we've got a problem here, guys.
From the top. Diving double axe handle.
Foot right in the throat.
Brutal.
Uh-oh, submission move. Whoa, impressive.
You can say that again. I never thought you'd break free from that one.
Bang!
Showing some quickness.
And this match can change that fast. She does break out of it, but has the damage been done? Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Right across the top rope.
That'll grind the features right off your face.
Uh-oh. Backbreaker.
Uh-oh.
Sizing them up.
In trouble. Doesn't even see it coming.
Nice armbar stretch. Very painful. That's how you punish your opponent.
Can she keep her down? And another kick out.
I knew she could do it. Uh-oh, we know what's next. Another big move.
one is all over. You can put this one in the bank.
Unfortunately for Amy, this is one time where life didn't play out like a movie. Amy's underdog story comes to an end, and now Belle is heading to the finals of Tough Enough, with her opponent being decided right about now, because our next match keeps the women's wrestling train going as Team Green's Mistress of Pain, Jessica, accompanied by her boy toy Xander, and one of her coaches, Rey Mysterio, takes on the incredibly powerful Jade, who is accompanied by Team Green's other coach, Becky Lynch, who's going to be facing off against Team Purple's Belle in the finals.
This is it, fellas. We're ready to get this thing started.
The impressive thing about him is that he's always setting lofty goals, and more importantly, has the self-discipline to accomplish them.
Smart strategy, attack the knee. She's looking to end it early. Plenty of fight left.
Still seems a little early.
Boom, what impact.
Oh, so tear the features clean off your face.
Oh,
that'll fillet your chest.
sit out mat slam. Downward spiral.
See ya. Oh my, devastating impact to the back.
Changes her fortune there. Should be getting coached up right now.
Spine buster.
Thunderous.
Oh man, what a boot. KO punch.
Across the top rope. Stun gun.
Oh, that hurt. Knee to the spine. Uh-oh. Back suplex. A pin attempt out of nowhere. And a kick out.
Hey, I guess you never know.
Tough spot for her here, guys.
It's like she doesn't even know where she is.
Watch out here. German suplex. Submission move. Gets to the ropes, forcing the break.
And Michael, I have to question the decision to go for a submission so close to the ropes.
On a painful stretch here. She's got her where she wants her. And she breaks free.
I don't know how she did it, but that was impressive.
Oh, and a knee. And another.
Man, endless knee strikes.
This might be it. This battle's not over yet.
Gonna take more than that. Should be getting coached up right now.
Spine buster. And here's a cover. You're not gonna get her that easy.
Yeah, this early, no chance. Evading possible disaster there.
And look at hung up on the second rope.
Oh, look at this aggression.
She scores big with the counter. No, another reversal.
Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
Looks like she wants to win early. And again, she refuses to stay down.
Looks like there's some more fight left in her.
Double chicken wing applied. She's sewn this up like Betsy Ross.
Impact. She is just dominant right now.
she has become relentless at this point.
Suplex! Classic.
She makes an escape. Probably looking to catch her breath, I would guess.
She's got to remember to get back in the ring before the referee's 10 count.
Ooh. She is being destroyed in there. Yeah, this could be the end of the... Here's a cover. Could be it.
Near fall after near fall in this matchup here.
Oh, that was close.
She got out of the way.
Going for the home run.
Just a debilitating neck breaker.
Turn the lights out. Good night.
Yes! Takes it!
You know, I never realized how fitting it was that Jade was on Team Green. Oh, right. With an ode to misery, Jessica claims her spot as one of the finalists of Tough Enough. While Jade was a powerhouse, Jessica will still have an unfamiliar foe to deal with in the finals that await her, as Belle's absolute viciousness dwarfs Jade's. And now, wrapping up day 13, we've got another eliminator match, as two rivals that have constantly clashed throughout this competition, Team Purple's Connor and Drake, will face off in what could perhaps be their final showdown. Let's not waste any time and find out who the last finalist will be.
Both men enter this match with tidal waves of momentum, which set them on a collision course for this very moment. It's all or nothing, and these two men wouldn't have it any other way.
And we're here in Orlando, a breeding ground for many of the WWE's top superstars, thanks to the Performance Center.
Breeding ground for great commentators, too. And there's Saxton. I don't know how you got bred.
Saw that one coming.
Oh, clothesline! Oh, Corey, he unloaded there. German suplex.
Ooh, what impact.
Had it scouted.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered. Saw what he had in mind there.
Oh, look at mounting, and now the punch is hammering away.
Ruthless.
One after another.
Oh, he knew that was coming.
Whoa, it's another reversal.
Launched with a belly-to-belly.
He's absorbed some damage already.
He had to be prepared to take some damage tonight.
Belly to belly.
Vicious.
Look at this. Snap suplex.
What a counter.
Boom! What a forearm. Brainbuster!
Wicked body shot.
Oh, look at this. German suplex. And not done yet. Another German. And continuing to punish their opponent with a German. Back in the ring now.
Over and over.
Oh, look at this.
Just tossed. You should get airline miles for that.
How impressive was that reversal?
Wow, what a sequence. An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Knee strike.
There it is. It's locked in.
Smart maneuver. Whoa, he gets out of it. He's at another level right now, Michael.
Oh, look at this. German suplex. And not done yet. Another German. And continuing to... Here's a cover. He kicks out before 3.
Yeah, it's going to take more than that to keep him down.
He's lining him up.
Fireman's carry. Up and...
Guys, I think this one's over.
Cover! 2 count. He's done it. He's done it. I can't believe it. He's done it.
Connor is our last finalist, busting out an absolutely gorgeous shooting star press to weaken Drake and stun him long enough to practically send the future to Jupiter with an F5. As Connor and Bell arrive, they both are greeted by coaches Hugh Elliott and Trish Stratus, who are already in their ring gear. They tell the two that tonight they compete against the coaches of Team Green in the spirit of friendly competition, meaning they can't back up either of them. So, to make up for it, they found replacements to be in their corner. Bell scoffs, wondering if this is going to be another encounter with someone from NXT, to which Trish replies, sort of, as Bell's brother, Hercules Sutton, appears. He sends the two of them off to warm up and prepare. As for Connor, Hugh explains that their previous heart-to-heart touched him, and he may still be in the process of meeting folks, but he did find someone that he believed Connor would love to meet. Hugh Elliott would then introduce Connor to the Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle, the man in his corner tonight. And on the opposite side, once Jessica and Xander arrived, arm in arm, Rey Mysterio and Becky Lynch would greet them, also in their ring gear. They would inform the duo that, like Hugh and Trish, they will not be able to stand by their sides tonight, but judging by the looks of it, they will at the very least have each other. Rey Mysterio wishes both of them good luck tonight, and whether or not they win on behalf of Team Green, he is proud of both of them for making it this far and showing the growth that they have. He points to Jessica, applauding her for the incredible technical work she has put in. He then points to Xander, pointing to how Xander has managed to come back against all odds to plow through the competition like a Yeti through a blizzard. Becky and Rey would then walk off to go prepare for their match, with Becky and Jessica giving each other the side eye. And ladies and gentlemen, we are wasting no time as Jessica Knight, wearing her brand new ring gear, looks to prove that she is tough enough as she is accompanied by Xander, while she takes on the sister of the man that defeated The Undertaker at WrestleMania, Belle Sutton. Good luck, ladies, because a guaranteed spot on the roster in Season 3 awaits the winner of that championship.
This right here is a championship that gained a lot of prestige in short order, guys.
Yeah, I mean, once a title match is called by yours truly, you know it finally matters in our industry.
Well, you're certainly not Mr. Modest today, are you, Corey?
She's got a long way to go before she should be thinking about a pinfall victory here. Just rake in the face.
Oh, what a nasty, nasty move. Whoa, not so fast.
When you look at this,
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
boom, what a kick. Oh, what are they doing here? All the way up. Sit down, gourd buster. She's in full control now.
Boom, Michinoku driver. Oh, able to counter.
Oh, continuing to punish them. Fighting first. Oh, she gets out of it.
She has renewed life now, Michael.
Eludes the attack.
Not what she was looking for.
Tough spot to be in. She steers clear there.
Really just laying it in.
She's feeling the hurt here.
She can withstand the punishment, though. So ruthless. She's been on the offensive for a little while now. The momentum is clearly turned to her favor.
Check. The championship title up for grabs here. By the end of this match, it'll finally have a home. Looks like it's going to be a modified surfboard. She goes for the quick pin. You're not going to win many matches that easily.
Not yet.
Uh-oh, submission move. She fights out.
But that doesn't mean the damage wasn't already done, Michael.
What do we got here?
There it is.
Looking bad for her here.
Yeah, but too soon to be worried.
Oh, it didn't go as planned there.
Knee right to the midsection.
Look out!
Wow, a discus clothesline. She goes for the cover. She's not done yet.
Very nice. Cross the shoulders, up and...
Check.
Perfect position. Uh-oh. Going for, looks like the Moonalock.
The bridge is in.
No, she gets out of it.
But she's still struggling, Cole. The end might just be near for her.
That's a good way to quick pin. Is this it? And another kick out.
Still a lot more fight left. Right to the back.
The shoulders are down. She might just be running on instinct at this point.
Wow, I thought this was over.
Anticipated that attack perfectly.
Uh-oh!
Sizing them up.
In trouble! Doesn't even see it coming!
She might be in some trouble now. Can she do it here? I thought that was it.
She got the shoulder up. That's all that counts.
She's calling her out.
We're gonna see it.
Gut-wrench powerbomb.
A game-ending move.
Is that enough for the win? And the fight must go on.
Not yet.
Just carrying the opposition here.
Gonna destroy your face. astonishing.
Oh, look at just ripping at the eyes and the face.
Von Erich-esque.
And a backbreaker.
Oh, man.
Oh, the torque on the knee.
Changes her fortune there.
Great reflexes. That's how you take an opponent down. Boom, what a clothesline. Her energy is fading rapidly now.
She's tough, but maybe not tough enough to get the win here.
Gutbuster.
Across the shoulder. Filthy. Ooh-wee.
On the apron now.
Are you kidding me? Off the apron to the floor. Double impact.
That'll fillet your chest.
She is just too quick.
Got out of the way in a hurry. Here she goes, back in the ring now. She's got to remember to get back in the ring before the referee's 10 count.
Hit the mark with that one.
Oh, man, a little extra luster behind that kick.
Great counter.
Impressive in-ring IQ on display.
On the knee. And another. Oh, a flurry of strikes. Stomping down. That is a great reversal.
Wow, she turned that one around. Russian leg sweep. She returns the favor there.
Oh, man. Backbreaker. Elbow drop. Shoulders down. What's it going to take to keep her down?
I gotta tell you, I thought she was done there.
Uh-oh, submission move. Knee right to the midsection. Look out! Oh, a discus clothesline. She's got the shoulders down. 1, 2, 3. The match is over. That's all she wrote.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have our first winner of Tough Enough, as after a grueling 10 minutes, Jessica Knight manages to defeat Belle Sutton with a discus clothesline to earn herself a guaranteed spot in the WWE in Season 3. Team Green is victorious on the women's side, but whether or not they'll be able to repeat their success over on the men's side, we'll have to wait to be seen. Because next we are going into a mixed tag team match as Team Green's coaches, The Man, Becky Lynch, and the legendary luchador Rey Mysterio, team up to take on Team Purple's coaches, the legendary Canadian Trish Stratus and the current Cruiserweight Champion, Hugh Elliott. So which team's coaches will prevail in this friendly mixed tag team match?
And we're ready to go here with this huge mixed tag team match.
And then there's Trish Stratus, someone whose accomplishments speak for themselves, but they also put a major target on Stratus's back from superstars who want to make their name off of her.
That they do, but Trish has made a career of taking on all comers, and this time's no different.
Rolling neck snap.
Oh, the reversal by Trish Stratus.
Oh, she's not looking good here.
The first thing she needs to do is somehow get out of that corner.
Setting him up in position here on the second rope. Tornado DDT.
Viking DDT.
Up and...
Oh, right to the face.
Trish Stratus has this WWE Universe wrapped around her face. Tagged in.
Now look at this now. Uh-oh. Got him where he wants him. Oh, bridging package powerbomb.
What's going to happen now? Escapes in a nick of time.
Larry.
In comes Becky Lynch.
Kick to the gut.
Boom! DDT.
Trish is giving everybody their money's worth right here.
Punishing the opponent. She's looking to end it early. Not sure what made her think now was a good time for a pin attempt.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched. She's going for the cover. Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
Come on, there's no way she'd let a move like that keep her down.
Capture suplex.
Gets the tag.
Powerbomb planted. Hurricanrana.
Oh, nasty impact.
Reverses. Can he make him pay? Dragon suplex. Oh, elbow to the knee.
That'll hyperextend your leg. Up and around, down with a tilt-the-world backbreaker.
Hurricanrana. Now he's been put on the defensive. Get in there, ref.
The switch here to Trish Stratus.
Oh my God, a DDT!
Lights out.
Becky Lynch makes the cover.
And Trish gets out after a count of one.
Too early in the match to end it.
Suplex!
Don't know if it's going to work, but Becky is playing mind games now.
Bam! Suplex!
Becky Lynch.
And up exploded. Pinball attempt here from Becky Lynch. Sit back, people. This one's not over yet.
It could take more than that.
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
Oh, now it's Becky Lynch making her pay.
Tagged in.
All the way up and down. I think we know what's coming next.
In the wheelhouse. 619. And here's Rey Mysterio looking for a pinfall. He's a long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that.
That would have been a shocker.
For the ripcord, they switch here to Trish Stratus.
This might be the beginning of the end.
Manhandle slam.
Nobody does that better. That slam just brought this entire arena to its feet.
Oh, too close.
That won't just separate your shoulder, that'll divorce it.
Oh, the reversal by Trish Stratus.
Reverse DDT.
Trish Stratus is looking very beat up right now.
I'm not used to seeing this.
That slam.
I don't think Trish should be showboating right now, but what do I know?
Right to the throat. Here's Trish Stratus into the quick cover. And Becky Lynch powers out.
It's going to take more than that to keep her down.
This is a tough spot to find yourself in, that's for sure. Oh, God, face first.
Hammerlock.
Reverse DDT.
And will this be it? Dug down deep and gets the shoulder up.
Amazing.
Dangerous situation here, guys. Downright treacherous.
Becky Lynch setting up the exploder.
It could be over here.
No, another kick out. How in the world?
Unreal. Nice takedown by Becky, looking for the armbar.
Face first. Here's Trish Stratus into the quick cover. And the kick out by Becky Lynch.
Gonna take more than that to take down the Irish lass kicker, folks.
Jarring European uppercut. The Irish lass kicker telling her opponents how she really feels. Targeting the stomach.
Breaking uppercut.
Becky Lynch on the move.
Not finished yet. How about another?
Becky Lynch is looking for the ending.
Becky with a takedown, looking for the disarmer. Can she sit it in?
Disarmer. It's got to be over.
Did she really just release the hold?
Oh, will it be?
I think so.
She certainly looked to be in trouble to me.
And look at the quickness by Trish Stratus. With Stratus full control here.
Everyone needs a little satisfaction.
Boom. What a
This could do it. Check out.
Have to put in a little more work than that.
I'll tell you, I thought this superstar was out
out of this match, but apparently not. What a comeback. In off the tag. All the way up and around the world.
Crucifix head scissors.
He's struggling a bit here. This is a big risk. Will it pay off?
Setting up again. Are you kidding me? The Dragon Rod.
Leave the nightlight on for him. It's over.
Rey Mysterio is rolling now.
Narrowly. After suffering a tremendous amount of punishment in this match, this superstar just running on adrenaline.
Great agility, leaping ability. And bang!
What a kick up.
All fired up.
Head scissor applied.
Gets him with a counter.
Nasty kick to the face.
He goes for the cover. Looking to steal one there, perhaps.
He's got some more fight in him, guys. Big reversal.
Running hurricane. He's starting to struggle here. Moved out of the way.
Rey Mysterio.
Oh my God, guys. Look at this.
Don't do this.
That's it. Spinning kick to the gut. All the way up and around the world.
Crucifix head scissor.
He got out of the way. Oh, series of low kicks.
Rey Mysterio creating opportunities.
Back now inside the ring. Oh, what a counter. Now, look at this now. Uh-oh. Got him where he wants him. Oh, bridging package powerbomb. In comes Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch. Things have gotten worse for Becky Lynch. She could be out of this match. That should do it right there. Oh, the house he keeps kicking out.
Yeah, Becky Lynch's heart continues to beat loud and strong, staying alive in style here.
Effective arm drag. Oh, the reversal by Trish Stratus. Face first. Slapjack. Beautiful drop kick.
Man, targeting the leg. Trish is giving everybody their money's worth right here.
The check kick from Trish.
Is it enough to put Becky away? Does Becky Lynch even know where she...
This should do it right there.
Becky Lynch just too fast for her.
DDT.
Jumping arm breaker.
She goes for the cover. Well, that was a close call.
I can't believe she kicked out there.
Oh, look at Becky. Oh,
Here's a setup for the backbreaker. Don't know if it's going to work, but Becky is playing mind games now.
got the arm. Ooh, Becky just aggressively going after that arm.
This could be the beginning of the end.
Uh-oh. That could have been it, guys, but she gets to the ropes.
Oh, man, that was close.
Round and round we go. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors.
I don't think Trish should be showboating right now, but what do I know?
In the corner.
This is not where she wants to be, Michael, I can tell you that. Becky Lynch.
Bringing it back into the ring. Trish Stratus can keep in this thing. This could do it. I can't believe it.
I hate to question her, Cole, but that was just plain silly. Why would you do that at this point in the match?
What an uppercut. Jarring. The Irish last kicker telling her opponents how she really feels.
Reverse DDT.
That won't just separate your shoulder, that'll divorce it. Oh my God, DDT! Down to the floor.
Becky Lynch setting up the suplex.
Becky Lynch showing no sympathy. She's executing on her plan perfectly. Dynamic maneuver from Trish Stratus. And now that one's countered. A dangerous situation out here at ringside.
This could shorten your career.
Oh my God! Gut first into the barricade.
Just caught flush.
Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch. And she makes her way back in.
Just in the nick of time, too.
Uh-oh. Mixed tag action. Shining Wizards in stereo.
withstood here tonight?
All the way up and down. I think we know what's coming next. In the wheelhouse. 619.
Referee in position. 2. That ends this mixed tag match.
And with a 6-1-9, Team Green's coaches Rey Mysterio and Becky Lynch have picked up the win in this friendly little match. Well, as friendly as a 20-minute match can possibly be, really. Impressive stamina from everybody involved, really. And now it's time to determine the winner of the men's portion of Tough Enough as Team Green's Xander Winters, who, it turns out the Ford in his Twitter handle was his middle name and not his last name that we wrongfully used it as in the beginning here, takes on the imposing Connor Leon of Team Purple.
Big fight feel. History can be made here tonight.
Opportunity is knocking for one competitor to remain the benchmark, or for another competitor to change the whole landscape of this place.
And here's the lockup. Look at these two jockeying for position, controlling the tempo. Ooh. It's come down to a battle of attrition right now.
Working for control, controlling the tempo. That'll turn your lights out. Oh, look at this. Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Lightning fast reflexes.
He caught him slipping.
What a suplex. Just a step quicker. Look out! Exploder suplex!
Hooked him up. And a suplex. Nice amateur takedown. This match grinded him down a little. He planned for this and could still rally. Quick pin, can he do it? And he breaks the cover. He isn't going to go away that easy.
And the referee starts his 10 count.
Ooh, what impact. Showing a lot of fury with these attacks.
His offense is second to none at times like this. Right down on the knee.
5. A knee drop. 6. Boom, what a forearm. 7. 8. Working on the leg. 9. 2. Up handle applied. Oh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
Got the crossface applied, fighting for survival. And he breaks free.
Just when you thought he was out of this one.
Textbook fireman's carry takeover. Oh, look at this.
Raw power. Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Bang, right in the face. He's absorbing some tough hits now.
He's not looking great, but never count him out.
Authority. Up and down. Not done yet. Oh,
Again?
He leaves out of the way. Could this be it? Only a 2 count.
Nice kick out there. Drop kick hits the mark.
This can't bode well.
Uh-oh, in the clutches.
Is he done? And breaks the hold. Fireman's carry. Up and...
Glad I put my money on that guy tonight.
Off into the pin. 2, 3. And you can put this singles match in the books.
Ladies and gentlemen, our winner for the men's portion of the competition, the next best thing, the next big thing, the wrestling machine, and the undisputed winner of Tough Enough, Connor Leon. Xander put up one hell of a fight, but at the end of the day, Connor was just too powerful to be denied this title. With this victory, it is confirmed that we will see him in Season 3 of Universe Mode, along with Jessica Knight from Team Green. What kind of impact will they have on their respective rosters? And with that, Tough Enough and our time on WWE 2K20 finally comes to a close. If you like what you saw, hit that like button. If you are new here and you want to see more Universe Mode or just more content from me in general, hit that subscribe button. I don't care if hit the bell. We'll see when the draft video comes out, because yes, there's going to be a draft video that is also going to act as our video to announce who won the Slammies for Season 2. It's probably going to take me a little bit, but it's coming. Don't you worry, it's coming. I'm going to work on it immediately after I get this video done. So, yeah. If you want to follow me on any of my other social medias, Instagram, Twitter, you want to follow my Twitch account, or join my subreddit, links are all in the description down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.